is entitled Ohiopyle, Pennsylvania. Ohiopyle, Pennsylvania. Okay, so let's help me welcome Jesse to the lecture.
Well, Youngstown, Ohio has many entertainment opportunities: movie theaters, malls, shopping centers, fancy restaurants, and of course, bars. Sometimes you just have to get away from the city life and enjoy the entertainment provided by Mother Nature. One place I found that has some of the best outdoor entertainment is a little town in Pennsylvania called Ohiopyle. Fellow Toastmasters and honored guests, I'm about to give you my list of what makes Ohiopyle such an amazing city. First off, Ohiopyle State Park has over 20,000 acres of rugged natural beauty. It offers a vast array of activities, from natural water slides to hiking and biking trails, swimming areas, scenic overlooks, fishing, and my favorite, whitewater rafting down the Kocjancic River. The park-run campground called Kocjancic has over 200 campsites open from April until December. Some of them have electrical hookups, and other ones are a short distance from your designated parking area for a more natural setting, away from the hum and buzz of electricity and modern civilization. Other campgrounds around the town include Benner's Meadow, the family-friendly Yogi Bear Jellystone Park Resort, and my favorite so far, the Scarlet Knob Campground. Scarlet Knob is more of an easygoing campground. You're free to do as you please for the most part, as long as you're quiet after midnight. You give the security guard a cold beer and he might let you slide until 12:30. It also boasts a large paintball field for those looking for a bit more of an adrenaline rush. And it's a short drive into town, so it's really, you can't beat the location or the prices. Ohiopyle State Park contains 79 miles of hiking trails that showcase the natural beauty of the Laurel Highlands in the Allegheny Mountains. These trails range from short day hikes to the more aggressive backpacking routes, meaning fun for everyone. Ohiopyle is also along the Great Allegheny Passage. That's a 27-mile trail from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania to Cumberland, Maryland. Once the rail bed for the Western Maryland Railroad, the trail runs along the Kocjancic for quite some distance, allowing you to ride with the calming sounds of running water and the beautiful scenery. While this is a nice, flat, smooth ride, the area also has 25.2 miles of mountain biking trails and 11.6 miles of horseback riding trails. Again, something for every skill level. While the area immediately before the falls in the town are restricted for safety reasons, there are plenty of shallow water eddies in the river that you can use for swimming. With large rocks and boulders for sitting, standing, or playing, there's plenty of opportunity for fun and for relaxation. A little bit more on the dangerous side, but still fun, is the water slides, the natural water slides that exist just south of the town. These are water-eroded channels in the rocks that you can go with the flow of the river for about 200 feet or so on the gently sloped landscape. It's entertaining to do, it's also entertaining just to watch. The Kocjancic River is also known for its wilderness trout fishing. Fingerling trout are stocked throughout the river within the park. This 9-mile section of the river has an all-tackle trophy trout program. Smaller stream fishing is also offered by the inlets that join the Kocjancic in its journey to the Mississippi River. One of the area's most famous landmarks is Frank Lloyd Wright's architectural masterpiece, Falling Water. Located just a short distance from the town and designed for the Kaufman family of Kaufman's department store fame, this home is now owned by the Western Pennsylvania Conservancy. Donated to them by Edgar Kaufman Jr., the Conservancy runs year-round tours of this astonishing work of art. Falling Water is mostly known due to the fact that it was built over top of a stream and a large set of waterfalls. There is an access in the living room that goes to a set of stairs that leads right down to the stream. And about a foot above the water stands a pad connected to the house only by that staircase itself. Built into the hillside, the house ascends multiple stories, and when viewed from a particular angle, the guest house that sits on top of the hillside appears to be the top floor of the house itself and not a separate building at all. The house contains all of the original furnishings and artwork intact, meaning not only is it a distinguished landmark, but its contents are a peek into the history of the time period. To see just how incredible the design was at the time, it still stands out today as the best all-time work of American architecture, as voted by the American Institute of Architects. I would have to say, though, that my favorite part of Ohiopyle is definitely the whitewater rafting. The lower Youghiogheny boasts to be the most traveled section of the river, with rapids normally at a level of 2 or 3 and one level 4 roughly past the halfway mark. It's a lot of fun. Guide-escorted trips tend to be the most fun, where the guides can be in your boat, or you can opt out to let them ride along next to you in kayaks, giving you directions and yelling commands when necessary when you attack these rapids. The 3-hour ride is just the right amount of thrill. It's nothing incredibly terrifying, but it still gets your heart racing. Another section of the river, the upper Youghiogheny, is a guide mandatory set of rapids. This trek is much more difficult only for skilled rafters with multiple hours logged on the water. Containing mostly level 4 rapids and some level 5s, keep in mind that level 6 is considered a full-blown waterfall. This one is a crazy ride, not for the faint of heart. And if those two sections seem too intense for you, the middle Youghiogheny is the way to go. This section of river is slow enough that it doesn't require helmets. There's no rapids, it's just a simple float down the river, and you can spend many hours relaxing on that section of the river. So in closing, those are just a few things that make Ohiopyle one of my favorite places to go. The beautiful state park, the great camping locations, the hiking and biking, the swimming, the fishing, the sightseeing, and the whitewater rafting make this place a one-stop getaway from the hustle and bustle of city living and into the great outdoors. I've been there countless times, and I plan on going countless more. I recommend that you make Ohiopyle, Pennsylvania your next vacation getaway. Thank you.